Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm David.
I'm Ross.
And today we're bringing you a 1750 points battle report. I'll be fielding Space Marines.
And I'll be using Necrons. So today we are going to be playing Purge the Alien. Very simple. Each unit we field is worth 1 kill point, 1 victory point, 1 killed. That includes units at the end of the game that are falling back. Usual stuff, Linebreaker, Slave Warlord and First Blood all apply.
I think this is actually my favourite mission to play.
Just because you like to kill things?
It's back to old school.
Oh,
I love it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the forces we brought for you today. So up first we have our 1750 points of Space Marines using the Imperial Fists chapter tactics. So we're using a combined arms detachment, and separate to that we're using the Skyhammer Annihilation Force. We'll go over the Annihilation Force first of all for you guys. So we've got 2 Devastator squads. One of the squads is looking a little bit Space Wolfy, but they've decided to give their Imperial Fist brothers a little hand today. So we've got 4 Heavy Bolters, and we have a Veteran Sergeant with a Combi Flamer and a Signum, and they'll be in a drop pod. Second Devastator squad, all with multi-meltas, Veteran Sergeant and a Plasma Pistol and a Signum, again in another drop pod. All drop pods have Storm Bolters. And the second element of the Skyhammer Annihilation Force is 2 assault squads, minned out to 5 man each, all with their bolt pistols, combat weapons, veteran sergeants, a flamer in each squad, but one of the squad veteran sergeants has a thunder hammer and combat shield. The other veteran sergeant has melta bombs. So that's the Skyhammer Annihilation Force element. The second element is Combined Arms Detachment, led by Captain Lysander. We have 2 Tactical Marines, 10-man squads, both in Rhinos with dozer blades. One of the Tactical Marine sergeants, they both have veteran sergeants, one of them with melta bombs, one of them with a power fist. Next up we then have a unit of scouts, all with camo cloaks and sniper rifles. And then we have 3 Thunderfire cannons taken as a unit to get their +1 ballistic skill ability. And finally we have a Contemptor Dreadnought. The Contemptor Dreadnought basically has its power fist with built-in bolter and a Carey's assault cannon. That is my 1750 points of Combined Arms Detachment and Skyhammer Annihilation Force. Let's go ahead and take a look at Necrons.
And we have the Necron force who will be opposing David's terrifying Space Marines. We're going to go with sort of a standard Canoptic Harvest that you can see in the middle. We have 1 Spider, 6 Wraiths with Whip Coils, and 8 Scarabs as well. Then I have a Necron Combined Arms Detachment. We have an Overlord who will be our Warlord for this game. He's got War Scythe, Phase Shifter and Resurrection Orb. We then have a Triarch Stalker on the back right. He's just coming basic as is. Then I have a whole bunch of Necron Warriors. We have basically 2 units of 10 Necron Warriors, both of them going to be inside a Ghost Ark, and then we have 1 unit of 14 foot slogging Necron Warriors. We also have on the right hand side 2 Destroyers and 2 Heavy Destroyers, and then we have a lovely Monolith right in the centre there as well. And that's my 1750 points of Necrons.
So this is the table we're playing on today, kind of a ruined cityscape map on our, I don't know what this map's actually called, but it's got tons of roads, very nice, looks beautiful. So yep, we're going to do Dawn of War deployment on the 6x4. So speaking of deployment, let's go ahead and roll off and see who gets to deploy first. So the Imperial Fists won the roll-off for deployment. We're just going to go ahead and show you how I've deployed. So this is my left flank. We've got 2 Rhinos, the far left here with the the melta bombs. This Rhino has the Sergeant and Power Fist. In the middle we have a Contemptor with the Carey's assault cannon. And then on my far right we've got Scouts and Thunderfire cannons. We've got the Annihilation Skyhammer Force in reserve along with Captain Lysander. So yeah, quickly just as well to recap, to bolster defences, so I get to bolster 3 pieces of terrain because of 3 Tech Marines. This piece has been bolstered, and we cannot bolster the same piece twice. This piece here has also been bolstered, and I'm also going to bolster this piece of terrain here. So these 3 pieces of terrain have +1 to their cover save. With that, let's go and take a look at Necron's counter deployment.
And now we have the Necron deployment. So what we've got here is my 40 Necron warriors and Overlord in the middle. Behind them we have the Triarch Stalker along with 2 Ghost Arcs. We have a giant monolith over here along with our destroyers and heavy destroyers. We then have on this flank our 8 Scarabs, 6 Wraiths and our Spider. So yeah, with that is the deployment. Now my Warlord trait is the Strategic Genius one, so I do have reroll reserves, which I have none. And +1 to my Siege Initiative. But before that, David, would you like to roll Night Fighting?
I sure would. Nope.
So it's not on, and then I need a 5 up to steal. Wow, well, yep. With that, let's move on to Space Marines, turn 1.
So we're now in Imperial Fists, turn 1. We've got no reserve rolls to make, albeit we have reserves. So Skyhammer Annihilation Force, if I'm calling it right, they get to automatically come in turn 1 or turn 2 of my choice, with no reserve roll required. I'm going to choose to probably bring them in now. So yeah, let's go and show you my deep strikes. We have our 2 assault squads from the Skyhammer Annihilation Force, Squad A, Squad B. We're going to roll scatter for this squad here. So we'll go back 6 inches, roughly that way.
Yep.
And the next squad, direct hit.
Oh, nice.
Now, as the formation allows, they can actually move and charge and use their jump packs in both movement types.
Oh.
So we're probably going to be getting some charges off.
Yep.
We have 2 drop pods last the deep strike in, as per the formation. Now this one has my heavy bolters, so we're going to roll for scatter. So it's going to hit the building, it's going to bounce back.
Yeah, it's
so
just
probably going to be like there.
Cool.
Cool, because we can't put that inside the building. And the next one, this has my multi-meltas. That's again going to hit the building, probably going to be about there. That's where that goes. Apologies, some of the models have fallen over there, guys, but we just finished off the movement phase, so quickly recap. My assault squads have moved up, which they're allowed to do through the formation. They passed their dangerous terrain checks, which was lovely, and they're going to try and charge and bog down some destroyers. We'll quickly just recap. This drop pod we did check actually did hit the building, and it can be placed, so we actually placed it on the top, and the guys have disembarked down a level so they can shoot their meltas at the monolith. And then over here we've got our heavy bolters have disembarked. Again, we're going to just try and pick off some warriors. We know how hard it is to get rid of warriors, so let's start early. And only 3 other things moved. My contenter has moved over here to act as a kind of barricade for the incoming wraiths. I don't like wraiths. And finally over here our 2 rhinos with tacticals have moved up, both passed their dangerous terrain checks, didn't need their dozer blades this time. But that is the movement phase all done. We've got a lot of shooting to come next, so let's show you guys how that pans out for Space Marines against the Necrons there. We're going to start the shooting phase with our Thunderfire Cannon unit, so that's going to be 12 templates.
Oh.
I'm going to use the Strength 6 AP5 ammunition, and because it's barrage, you judge your cover saves from the centre of the blast. What I'm going to shoot at won't get no cover.
Yep.
Now it's Ballistic Skill 5 plus the unit having 3 Linux of Ballistic Skill 6. We're going to target the scarabs at the back here. We've double checked, if it scatters 6 inches it won't go off the table.
Yeah,
so at least we won't lose the barrage. So that's where it's going to go. Let's roll for scatter. It's going to go over 4 inches, which will take it to there. And then what we'll do from here is we're going to do the rest of our barrage flips and we'll tell you how many hits we work out. We've just gone and resolved the multiple barrages off camera. It would take forever, guys, so sorry for not showing you that. But these are our 3 piles.
Oh.
All the hits on the scarabs, all the hits on the tomb spider, all the hits on the wraiths.
Oh no.
It's a lot. So it's strength 6, AP 5. We've checked the cover because it's barrage. There's no cover saves.
Yep.
These hits are all in the scarabs. It's 2s to kill.
Yep. And they're gone.
The scarabs are out of the game. That's first blood. I'm not even going to count that, guys.
I don't think you need to.
No.
You just need 8 2+.
Yeah. And these are all on the Tomb Spider. So we've got, that's 8 hits in the Tomb Spider, wounding on 4s. Okay, so that's 6 wounds on the Tomb Spider with a 3-up save.
3-up save. How many wounds go again? 3?
3.
Yeah, cool. And the spider's gone as well.
Now, Ross cannot activate his Canoptic Harvest until it's his turn, so in case you're wondering why they're not getting a field note or reanimation, he can now also no longer add reanimation because the Tomb Spider is dead.
Okay, and then the race next.
So these are all in the race. It's 3s to win because it's strength 6 against toughness 5.
Uh-oh.
So you've got what, 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 saves in the race at 2 wins each.
Yep, 3-up involves. Oh no.
So 2 race die and 1's down to 1 wound. Thunderfire cannons, I won't lie guys, first time I've used them, did not anticipate that. I think I won't be using them in a unit again for a while. Next up to shoot will be the Kades Assault Cannon and Combi Bolter and the Contemptor, and we're shooting over at these race. We're going to try and pick off some more wins. So Kades Assault Cannon, strength 6, AP 4 rending, 6 shots, ballistic skill 5. So we get 4 hits.
Nice.
And it's 3s to win you. So that's 4 wins at 3-up invul.
Cool. 3-up invul. So as no one, this will be the closest guy, so another one's down to 1 wound.
We have a Combi Bolter as well, built into the Perfist, so 2s to hit twin linked, 5s to wind, nothing. My sniper team will go next. They're going to shoot 5 sniper rifles at the race.
Yep.
Closest one's down to 1 wound, so these are 3s to hit. So 2 hit. They are snipers, so it's 4+ to wound. Nothing. Snipers really don't do well for me. The Heavy Bolter Devastator squad is going to shoot next. Now my veteran sergeant has a combi flamer. He's not going to use his signum. He's going to use his flamer to get 8 warrior hits.
Oh.
So these are wounding on 4s. Oh wow, that's 7 wounds.
Cool. So do get a normal armor save first. So I'll be 4 up, which I fail a few, and then I start doing. I'm going to probably activate my resurrection orb, but I need to fail firstly one of these first. So pass, fail, activate my resurrection orb, so I get to reroll that. So 1 is down, and then I'll just do the other ones, which I get to reroll. Which pass.
Nice.
So only 1 goes down.
1 goes down. So now you've got rerollable reanimations.
Nice.
That is not nice for me. Next I'll use my 4 heavy bolters. Now there is an Armorium Cherub in this unit, so one of my heavy bolters, it's 1 use only, we'll get to reroll all failed hits. Again I'm using Imperial Fist Chapter Tactics, so all bolters essentially, or bolt guns, get to reroll failed shots of 1. So the black dice here will be the Armorium Cherub, the rest are just heavy bolter shots.
Cool.
So we're looking for 3s to hit. We get 2 1s, and the Armorium Cherubs, so they all hit, and these are rerolls to 3s. Okay, so these have all hit, so we've got what, 4 8 hits, and it's 3s to wind for reanimation. Okay, so that's 6 saves.
Cool. 6 saves, 5 up reanimation, reroll. So only made 1 there. Ooh.
Okay, 5 more to make.
5 more to make. Which make another 1, but that's still enough. 4 guys down.
We're just going to use the Storm Bolter into the warriors as well.
Sure, sure, sure.
So 3s to hit. That's 2 hits. 4s to wind. That's 2 wounds.
Yep. 4 ups.
Make like a champ. Just in case you're wondering, the reason why these guys aren't snap firing from coming in for your deep strike is the formation allows them to be relentless for this turn.
Wonderful.
Just in case you're asking. Next up is my 2nd Devastator squad with the multi-meltas. They're going to shoot at the monolith.
Oh.
My sergeant will use his signum to make one of the multi-meltas ballistic skill 2. And I
Well,
will
plus skill. I love
5,
it.
sorry, yeah.
Plus skill 2. Hit on
Yeah.
2s.
Hit on 2s, and I'll use the Amorium Cherub for one of the shots to be re-rollable. So
Cool.
use rolling.
Sounds good.
So what I'll do is I'll do these 3. I'll use the Amorium Cherub separately in a second. So black's hitting on 2s, hitting on 3s. So they all hit.
Uh-oh.
And this is the Amorium Cherub one. Yeah, they all hit. They're all within multi-melter range, and they all have Tank Hunter due to Imperial Fist chapter tactics. So your armor 14. So 6s to glance, 7s to pen. We have a pen. I'll re-roll that because of Tank Hunter. That's a fail. Next one, we have a pen, and the last one, we have another pen. So we've got 3 pens on the monolith. It's AP1, so 5s it explodes.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa.
And I believe your living metal will ignore crew shaking as well.
Yep, but I am immobilized.
You are immobilized, yes. That's
And
possible.
down to 1 hull point.
Woohoo! So yeah, we've just double checked. So he is down to 1 hull point. He will ignore crew shaking because he is living metal.
Yep.
So, but one of the results was crew stunned, so he is still snap firing.
Oh.
And one of the results was still immobilized. So he has an immobilized snap firing monolith down to 1 hull point.
Great.
Sounds a lot worse. It is, yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, so let's move on. We have Stormbolter here, going to shoot down at your warriors. So these are 3s to hit. These are 4s to wound. That's 2 wounds.
And that'll be 4 up saves. Maybe.
Whoa, that's pretty good. This assault squad is going to use the flamer. He's going to go over this destroyer in the unit, but you can actually clip the open-topped Ghost Arc.
Oh.
So the passengers inside will take D6 hits. So we'll do first of all a hit on the destroyer, wounding on 5s. That's nothing. And D6 hits on the passengers in the Ghost Arc. I'll take it. So 6 hits.
Yep.
Wounding on 4s. Oh, we don't count drop die. Okay, so
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Cool, so I get 3 normal saves, 4 up. And then 1 reanimation. So there's 1 that has gone down.
We then have 3 bolt pistols still firing into the destroyers. The sergeant does not have a bolt pistol.
Cool.
So these are bolt pistols hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. That was a 6, guys. So that's 2 wounds.
There'll be 3 up saves.
Like a champ. This assault squad will shoot with its flamer. I can actually get 2 hits on the 2 separate units of heavy destroyers and 1 hit on the destroyer.
Cool.
So I'll do this heavy destroyer first. Wounding on 5s. Nope. This heavy destroyer. Nope. And the normal destroyer. Yep, that's a wound on him.
I'll take save. Whoa, reanimation. Nailed it.
Like a champ. We've then got 4 bolt pistols into that single destroyer. Heavy destroyer, that is. 3s. And then 5s. That's a wound.
Oh no, reanimation. Oh no.
So that destroyer softened up for the charge. So these 2 rhinos, they only moved combat speed. So the Stormbolters in each of them are actually going to shoot at your sole heavy destroyer.
Yep.
And the 2 fire points will just do 2 bolt guns.
Yeah.
Chuck to there as well. So start with this one. Stormbolter. That's 1 hit and 5s to wound. Nothing. The 2 bolt guns from the fire points. Both hit. I'll need those 5s. There's a 6.
And we do get our 3 up. Yep.
And we'll repeat with the last rhino. Stormbolter on the top. 5s to wound. And 2 bolt guns. Give me those again. Nope. That's the end actually of the shooting phase for Space Marines. Super effective. Super effective. We've basically neutralised a monolith, weakened a unit of warriors. We've got a couple of leadership checks to come next. Oh yeah, the Scarabs.
Oh.
They took a pounding. So the Annihilation Skyhammer Force has got a couple of rules if units are targeted by Devastators and things like that. So we're going to go and just get these rules prepared and we'll come back. So the warriors with Ross's Overlord will have to take a leadership check as they've taken 25% casualties, but they were targeted by a Devastator squad here, and as per Annihilation Skyhammer, if I'm calling that right, any unit targeted by a Devastator squad in this formation at the end of the phase must take a leadership test or morale test at 3d6. If the test is failed, they must immediately go to ground, but they do not fall back. If the test is passed, they cannot fire Overwatch this turn.
Cool, so we'll do that 3d6 one first. So I am going to ground,
Cool.
but do I stick about? I do stick about.
Going to ground is quite helpful. We have 2 charges to declare this turn from each assault squad. Again, the formation allows me to charge the turn of Deep Strike, and I can still use my jump packs. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So we'll start with this one here. Would you like to Overwatch with your Heavy Destroyer?
I would love to. No.
No. Okay, so checks a 2-inch charge, but I will have lots of dangerous terrain checks to make. We're in. Do I get to reroll?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, we're in.
Yeah.
So I want to get as many models as possible in. I think all 5 are going to be in, so do you want me to just take dangerous terrain checks just now?
Yeah, sure, go for that.
So I'll do the Flamer first of all. He's fine. The Veteran Sergeant. He's fine. And then 3 Standard Assault Marines. They're all fine. And then last charge here. Would you like to Overwatch?
I'd love to.
Preferred
No.
enemy.
Oh, preferred enemy. Nice. Nope.
No. Again, it's another 2-inch charge. We're in. We're in. And dangerous terrain check. So Flamer. He's fine. Veteran Sergeant. I need him to pass. And then again, 3 Standard Assault Marines. That one's cocked. They're all fine. Let's get these gun models ready. So our first combat here on, remember these are 2 separate units, but this one's down to 1 wound. So 5 Hammer of Wraths, wounding on 5s. So that's 2 wins for me.
2 wins. Cool, 3 up. 5 up. And he's gone.
So apparently we don't need to swing our swords and bow pistols. I'll just quickly consolidate. 4 inches. This assault squad here is now in combat with these 2 destroyers. So we've got 5 Hammer of Wraths. We get no wins with the Hammer of Wraths. Next we have 11 attacks with the remaining assault marines other than the sergeant. So these, so I'll just roll here.
Sure.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting
Sorry,
on
4s I mean, sorry.
Good try though.
Yep, so a lot of misses there, and then wounding on 5s. I'd like that roll again. So that's 3 wins on the destroyers.
So 3 up saves. And then a 5 up. So no, I've got 1 of them down to 1 wounds. However, I do have 2 attacks back. I believe I've got preferred enemy in combat as well.
You do, yes,
Yeah, so 4 step. And then forced wounds. Take save.
3 up.
Yep. Oh.
We're fine. Now last will be my veteran sergeant, who has 3 attacks on the charge with his Thunderhammer.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
So 3s to hit with the Thunderhammer, 2 hits, 2s to wound, but you will get your full reanimation. And that is 2 wounds.
Cool.
5 up.
5 up. So yeah, that is 1 destroyed.
So we've won combat by 2. Leadership check, -2, Ross.
Yep, so well I passed, no matter what it is. Oh cool, super passed.
This destroyer wants some. So yeah, that's the end of Space Marines. Turn 1. Hyper aggressive. Absolutely hyper aggressive. Got a lot of kill points there. So that brings it to, I think I killed 3 units, did I?
Roughly.
So 3 units plus First Blood. That brings it 4 points to 0. I've still got Captain Lysander to come on, the bro himself. But yeah, let's move on to Necrons. Turn 1, see what they can do in the retaliation.
So we're on to Necron turn 2, and I don't really know how this is going to work. I've only got, what, 3 things that can now fire at full, 4 things that can fire at full ballistic skill, and I'm stuck on overwatches for my Overlord unit. Tricky stuff. If I can kill some Devastator units, it'll be a good moral victory, and if I can take out the drop pods as well, it will give me some points.
Could rebalance it out.
But I really need to cause quite a bit of damage in this turn. So we're going to be quite quick for my turn. The Wraiths want to at least take out some Devastators, that'd be a good result. My Ghost Arcs have stayed still. I didn't want to deploy the guys and get the benefit from the Triarch Stalker because those Thunderfire cannons will go through my armour, which is dangerous. Is it on the AP5 or AP4?
They're AP5.
But the amount of... Well, I've
just
seen how many you can rack up.
We actually double checked. We went and recounted how many hits overall they got last time. It was 45.
So I'm going to keep them in the transports for now. Guys still going to ground. Monolith did not recover a point. Although my Necron Warriors did recover 5 guys from the 2 Ghost Arcs, fixing them. It's cool for the Ghost Arcs. And the Heavy Destroyer wants to take a pot shot at one of the Rhinos. So with that, let's go into the shooting phase. We're going to start with this Ghost Arc first. He's going to target the drop pods, the Gauss Flare Array.
Yep, you got
it. 3 step. Not bad. And then 6s to glance.
There's a Gauss.
And that'll be nothing. So we'll add another 10 shots in and we'll rapid fire with the occupants in there. This one still has all its guys inside it. 3 step. Which is a nice result.
Quite a healthy hit actually.
Yep. And if I can get 3 6s.
Bye bye drop pod.
That's 3 6. Well, there's 3 4.
You got it. That's a kill point for Ross and bye bye drop pod.
Next up, we're going to heat ray this drop pod. Hopefully, get it out of the way as well. So we are needing 3 step. Wow. So we're going to go with the Gauss Flux Array from the Monolith. We'll start with this one first. Onto these Assault Marines, needing 6s. Hey! And then needing 3s to wounds. Okay, 1 save.
It's AP4, isn't it?
He sure is.
They're alive.
And they're okay, and then we'll go after the Devastators in this building.
With the next one, yep.
Yep, needing 3 step. With,
sorry,
needing 6s. And that'll be nothing.
Because you're already mobilised. Oh, sorry, crew stunned.
So we're going to go with our Heavy Destroyer next. He's going to target this Rhino here. Hopefully bring it down. We're needing 3 step. And then it's Strength 9.
2s to glance, 3s to pen.
Glance. We have a pen. You do get a 5 up cover save though.
Oh, so it goes through.
And I'm AP 1 or 2?
2, so 6s explodes.
That'll be a 5.
So immobilised.
So it's immobilised.
The Rhino took a penetrating hit, so it's a leadership check, and basically see if the guys are snap firing. So leadership 9 with the veteran sergeant. They're fine.
We're going to start with this Ghost Arc here now. He's going to target the Devastators up there. I can only see 3 of them, so only 3 can die. Hopefully get them all. Needing 3 step. And not bad, it's okay. Oh, actually no, 4 misses, and then forced wounds. That will be 3 saves to make. Fail them all, David.
So the 3 guys that can be killed is actually the 2 Meltas and the veteran sergeant. So I'll do the first 2 for the Meltas, because then I can look at for the sergeant.
Sure.
So they're both fine.
Oh.
And the last Melta, fine.
Cool. I'll then go with the 10 guys inside. In fact, there's only 9 guys inside. And I'm in rapid fire range. So we will begin 18 shots. Hit on 3s. Oh no!
Again, we can only kill 3 guys.
Yeah. I just wish there was more. A couple more hits, although not bad. And forced wounds. And yeah, that's not too bad.
Okay, so I need to do these 2 at a time for now, just in case the sergeant comes up. Oh,
definitely coming up.
So I'm going to look out, sir, these on a 4+. Well,
I can't actually see the other guys, so can you look out, sir, then?
No, I don't think so. Either way, I think the sergeant's going to be dead. So 3+. Yeah, sergeant's dead.
Only just.
Sergeant is dead.
And we're going to go with these Necron Warriors next that have gone to ground. They're going to rapid fire all but one of them into these Devastators. So I'm needing 6s to hit. Which we have a few. Just 3. Really wish we had that Triarch Stalker helping us. And then forced wounds. With only 1 wound, David.
I'm going to look out, sir, because our sergeant's out front. Just not looked out. 3 up. He is fine. I know it's hard to see, guys, but that's the end of Ross's shooting, and I've got 2 Devastators in there that have to take a leadership check. So the sergeant's gone, down to leadership 8. They are sticking around.
So yeah, I'm going to charge David with my wraiths. It's going to be a lovely amount of Overwatch, but I think I can get through it and get you back. So, David, would you like to make some Overwatch?
I would. Now I'll start with the sergeant with his bolt gun, or combi bolt gun. Had a flamer in it.
Yep.
So rapid fire. 1 hit. 5s to wound you. Nothing. Then I've got 12 heavy bolter shots. Now again, Imperial Fist tactics. I get to reroll failed hits of 1. So we're looking for 6s. We get 3 6s. We get another 2 1s that I can reroll. Oh
no!
5 6s in Overwatch.
Oh no!
And these are 4s to wound you. That's cocked. Okay, so that is
4 wins.
4 wins. That's pretty effective for Overwatch.
Yep. So I am needing 4 3-ups. All but 1. So one of the guys down to 1 wound.
Just roll your charge.
Yeah, I'm needing. Oh look, I'm in.
Quickly recap what your heavy destroyer did as an assault move.
Oh yeah, this is quite shameful. I rolled the heavy destroyer. He got a double 1. I was hoping to get away from these guys, but that's not happening. So charge our wraiths in straight into these Devastators. I'm going to get 16 attacks, and I am hitting at initiative 5, I believe, which is cool. So I'm needing 4 to hits. Lovely. I really need those 6s in the rending part. Cool. And then I'm needing 2s to wound.
You are indeed. Oh, dude. Yes, you are. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
Cool. So we have 1 that's rendered, and then you've got, hey, a good couple of saves.
Okay, so 1 heavy bolter's immediately dead. Let's just roll these 3+.
Really?
Wow, so 2 heavy bolters, bite the dust. So I was about to say I thought you get Hammer of Wrath, but I realised they don't.
No.
Devastators attacking back. So we have 4 attacks in total, 2 from 2 heavy bolter guys and 2 from the sergeant. 10 on 4s. Okay, and wounding on 5s.
Whoa.
Fail 1, fail 1, fail 1.
2 3-ups. Oh! It's going to take him away.
So I will lose combat by 1. I've still got my sergeant, so I'm down to leadership 8. Ooh. I wanted to run. Okay, so they are locked in combat. So the next combat Ross has is his destroyer versus my assault marines. So I will have 7 attacks from the 4 assault marines onto your destroyer. Hit you first. Hit on 3s. Hit on 4s, sorry.
We not get 8 attacks?
No, because 3 of them have 2 attacks each. 1 of them has a flamer rather than a bolt pistol. So -1 attack there.
Nice.
And 5s to wound you. Give us a wound.
Made it.
It's fine. Now you will hit me back before my thunder hammer strikes.
Haha! Gotcha! No.
No. No, you're strength 5.
I don't think I am.
We'll go and double check. And last will be my sergeant, my veteran sergeant with his thunder hammer. So we are hitting on 4s. We are wounding on 2s. Need 2 5-up reanimations.
2 5-ups. I really need to save at least 1. Oh no! Oh no!
So that's another kill point. I will quickly consolidate my assault marines. 4 inches. So we've just consolidated the assault marines closer to the Ghost Ark. With that, Ross, I think that's the end of your turn, boy.
I think so too. I got a whole, I think, single victory point.
Killed one of the drop pods, you did indeed.
Hooray! However, I've got a funny feeling that's not going to be enough. Let's move on to Space Marines turn 2.
So at the start of Space Marines, or Imperial Fists I should really say, turn 2, we've got 1 reserve roll to make from the man himself, Captain Lysander. He's been a bro in the past. So let's see if he comes on. 3+. Don't know if I need him though.
I really don't think you do.
I probably shouldn't even bring on Lysander. I should probably just leave him off the field. He's a bit late at the party. We're going to deep strike him on here and... Yay!
Oh, really? Oh.
Woohoo! I'm here. We've ended the movement phase and I've moved up 6 inches past my dangerous terrain checks with my Rhinos, and I've disembarked 6 inches with my 2 10-man tactical squads. The beautiful thing is we've actually got all of them in rapid fire range of the warriors behind this building.
Uh-oh.
Hail of fire's coming. I actually am a big fan of just bringing lots of bow guns.
Yep.
Seems to be effective. These guys have moved over, they're going to hunt down this destroyer. The Devastators are still going to shoot out the window at this monolith, try and kill it with the multi-meltas. Back here, these assault marines, if you can barely see them, they're going to hunt down this
Ghost Ark.
Ghost Ark. And the last movement was the poor lonely Contemptor Dreadnought, who's just trying to find stuff to shoot.
Looking for friends.
I think we're going to drop a lot of barrage down on Ross's warriors, so let's move on to the shooting phase. My 3 Thunderfire cannons are going to indirectly fire right down here.
Uh-oh.
Right in the middle. It's going to fully scatter unless I roll a direct hit, because I cannot draw a clear line of sight because your guys are on the floor, which is not good. So, let's roll the first blast template. It's going to go for 5 inches, that's fine. It's roughly going to land about here.
Yep.
And what we'll do is we'll go and work out the multiple barrage. So we've just worked out the hits we've managed to achieve from the multiple barrage. We actually got 3 hits on the Wraiths and 38 hits on the Warriors.
Oh.
Honest truth, guys. Honest truth. We'll quickly do the Wraiths, and these are wounded on 3s. That's 2 wounds on the Wraiths, Ross.
2 3-ups. So 1 Wraith is gone.
I
Closest one is down to 1 wound.
So he's dead?
Yep.
Yep, is that right, yeah?
Yep.
Yep. And then we've got 38 hits on the Warriors.
You're struggling there, David.
Yeah. Now it's a strength 6 ammunition, AP 5.
So
Now with it being strength 6, it's 2s to wound.
Yep.
Let's remove the 1s. Although I do see a lot of 1s. Oh, that's 1.
Yeah, but I see a lot of everything else.
I do too. So I missed, what, 4, 8, 10, so I should have 28 wounds there.
Okay, that was actually a lot more 1s than you should have got, but hey ho.
Yep.
I'm going to do these in batches, David, because...
Okay.
So 4s, yep.
And reanimation?
Reanimation. So we've got 2 deads.
Cool.
I'm struggling to fit all these in my hands. That's dropped. Can you help me here, David?
Yep. So these are fails, fail, and these are all passes.
Oh, nice. Did you see that?
That was beautiful.
5s. Another couple dead.
So it's what, 6 have died so far in your last batch?
In the last batch.
Oh, that's bad.
Would say that.
So that's what, 7 wounds there?
Yep, and 5 up. Made a lot of them, but
okay, so another
still...
3. So that's actually 9 warriors and a wraith get killed there from that barrage. The scouts are going to shoot next through a tiny peephole in this building's windows. You can actually draw a line of sight to these warriors. So we have 5 shots with the sniper rifles, hitting on 3s. Now 6s are precision shot, and I'm going to put those 2 shots on your warlord.
Do it.
So wounding the warriors on a 4+. That's 1 wound on the warriors. I'm wounding your leader on a 4+. 1 wound on your leader, but you can still look out, sir.
Yeah, can I with precision? I don't think I can. Either way, 3 up. Nailed it.
And the warrior.
No. Need our dice.
There you go.
5 up. No, so that is a warrior gone as well.
Next up will be the lonely Contemptor shooting his Kades autocannon at your Ghost Ark, because we can rend.
Nice.
So 6 shots.
I'm not going to drink.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Not going to drink because I get 5 up cover save already, and I'm pretty confident with that.
So 2s to hit. They all hit.
Uh-oh.
I need to rend, so we're looking for 6s, as many 6s as possible. We get none. We get none. Next up, we're going to go with our tacticals, and we'll use this squad here to shoot their bolt guns at your warriors and overlord.
Yep.
We've actually checked, we're in rapid fire range.
Oh no.
So these 10 tacticals, they get 20 shots, hitting on 3s. It's a fairly healthy shot.
Do you not reroll ones?
Oh, I do. I don't think they were ones.
I don't think they were ones.
So these will get rerolled. Thank you for reminding me that.
It's okay.
Definitely thank you for reminding me there. And these are 4s to wound you. Okay, so that's what, 4, 5, and 9 wounds.
So how many go to warriors before they get to Overlord?
You've got 2 warriors before your Overlord.
Cool, let's do this!
Not a good start.
Not a good start. So one's gone.
Okay, there's 1 left.
Oh.
Cocked, super cocked.
Yeah.
Fine. Sorry guys.
Oh,
Come on! Come on!
right, okay.
Yeah, now, do you want to look at it, sir?
Yeah, well, made them both, and then the other 2 will go on warriors. 1 saved and 1 reanimate. Nope.
So you're down to just your warlord and 1 warrior left in that unit.
Oh no.
My second tactical squad is going to fire again at your overlord and remaining warrior, and you are still within rapid fire range.
Yep.
However, you are now majority toughness 5.
Hooray!
So these are 3s to hit.
Reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s.
Quite a few 2s though. Quite a few 2s.
Quite a few. These are all rerolls to 3s. Bear in mind guys, that's because of the Imperial Fist chapter tactics. And these are now 5s to wound you. Oh, that's not healthy. That's 2 wounds. Do you want to look out, sir?
Is that just 2 wins?
Yep, just 2 wounds.
Yeah, I'll definitely look out, sir. Okay, so 1 on the warrior. Which, he's gone. Overlord makes it.
Fine. Overlord's in zone now. Next up will be the Stormbolters and both Rhinos, and actually the Stormbolter in this drop pod. I'm going to shoot all the Overlord.
Go. Is none of them twin linked?
No.
Okay.
None in twin linked. So it's Stormbolters hitting on 3s. They get to reroll 1s because of the chapter tactics. Okay. So 5 hits. 5s to wound your Overlord. That's 1 wound.
Oh,
So he's down to 2 wounds. Next up, this assault squad who will be charging this Ghost Ark are going to use the Flamer for the no escape.
Yep.
So we'll get D6 hits on the passengers inside. Yay! 4s to wound. It's a wound.
And I do get my 4 up. Nailed
I
it.
think this one's down to 9 guys, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Okay, cool. Next up will be my 2 Devastators who stuck around to fight. We've got 2 Meltas shooting into your monolith to try and get rid of it.
Yep.
Because if we're shooting the Ghost Ark, I actually have to move out.
Yeah.
Side.
Yeah.
So these are 3s to hit. 1 hit. It's in Melta range, and they do have Tank Hunter.
Fail all these.
Oh, it's
no.
a super pen.
It's gone.
It's gone. Does it explode in a 5+? No. But that is a kill point and a wrecked monolith. Last up to shoot will be the assault squad. We're just going to put a flame template and 4 bolt pistols on the heavy destroyer. So the flame, when you're on 5s. Nope. And then the bolt pistols we're hitting on 3s. Reroll to 3s. And 5s to wound. Give me a save.
Nailed it.
I should probably say give me a fail save. Right, that's the end of my shooting phase. I do believe you got a leadership check to make on your Overlord.
I sure do. So I'm going to need a 10 for him. He makes it.
He's sticking around. We've got some charges to declare, guys. Let's go and get those ready. The first charge to declare is from these Assault Marines are going to use their jetpacks as they did not use it in the movement phase into your heavy destroyer.
Cool, I get an Overwatch. Nope.
Nope. So we're looking at about 3-inch charge. We're super in. And lastly, we've got a charge to declare here. We'll get that ready. So our last charge to declare will be with this assault squad into the Ghost Ark, but you can Overwatch me.
Yep, so 6s with the guys inside, rapid fire. We do have
a few
3
hits.
6s. And then 4
4s.
wounds. Would you like to make your charge, please, David?
Okay.
I'll go through a double 1. Oh, I think you're in range.
Super in. Our first assault we'll do in this phase, however, will be your race Ross.
Yay! Get 6 attacks, 4 to hit. And then 2 to wound, 6 is rends. That'll be 1 gone, and then your last guy. Sorry, you've got 2 guys left, so.
They're both sticking around, but Heavy Bolter is gone. That reduces my attacks down to 3 that I can return. So these are 4s, and then these are 5s. Nothing, so I lose combat by 1, so I'm down to leadership 8.
Yep. Nailed it.
Sticking around. Next up will be these Assault Marines on the Ghost Ark. We've got 3 attacks with a Thunder Hammer, and 1 guy will use a Crack Grenade. I'll do the Crack Grenade first. So we are looking for 3s to hit. It's a hit. We are looking for 5s and 6s to pen. Nothing. So we'll move on to the Thunder Hammer. So 3s to hit. That's 2 hits. And it's going to be 3s to glance, 4s to pen. So that's a
glance and a pen.
Glance and a pen. So the shield is down. The pen, it's AP2 plus open top, so on a 5+, that is an exploded Ghost Ark. Nothing. That would become, I think it's still crew shaken.
Yep, so I'll need to take a. Do I take a penetrating hit?
You will take a pinning test for the penetrating hit, or a test on your guys, the passengers inside.
I'll do that quickly. Which they
they're
pass.
Fine. They're fine. Now the last assault will be these Assault Marines on your Heavy Destroyer. So I've got 5 Hammer of Wrath as you use a jump pack to charge. So that's 2 wounds.
2 hits. Oh, it's a Hammer Wrath.
Hammer of Wrath, yep, 2 wounds.
Both saved.
Both saved. And then we've got 15 attacks in total from all the Marines. And these are all just standard combat weapons. So 3s to hit. Sorry, 4s to hit. Okay, that's a fairly healthy bunch of hits. And these are 5s to wound you. Oh wow. So that's 5 wounds.
5 wounds, 3 up save.
Fails 1.
5 up.
He is fine. So he gets attack back.
Yeah, I get 1 attack back. 4s to hit. Third enemy. Hey. And then. Oh.
So it's a draw in combat. That will bring an end to the Space Marine turn 2. Let's just go and recap the turn. That was the end of Imperial Fists Space Marine turn 2. Another really successful round, a lot of damage was dealt. It's currently scored 8 victory points, 6 kill points, First Blood, Linebreakers currently on the go to the Space Marines. The Necrons have achieved 1 kill point by killing a drop pod.
So David, yeah, I'm going to concede on this one. I've not got much left. I've got some things that can do damage, but you've got the range, you're up in the face.
Lysander's around.
Lysander's around, and I don't like him. So, was it 7 you had?
8 to
8, oh no, I'm done.
8 to 1. Yeah, let's go and have a wee chat about that, guys. So that was kind of a short battle there, guys. Only 2.5 turns.
Yay!
But I think we all know the end result of that one.
Yeah, I was not coming back from that.
Yeah. I've used Fire Lords before with Imperial Fist Chapter Tactics, but I've never had the variety of units to kind of play around with until recently. Until we got the new Imperial Fist stuff. Also, I know there's a mismatch there of like yellows on the field, guys, but we've tried to get as best we could.
As close as we could.
And
it did the job, no matter what. Your Skyhammer Annihilation was devastating. Basically neutered my monolith. If you didn't finish it, you neutered it quite effectively.
Yeah.
The assaults straight onto my destroyers and heavy destroyers.
See, just wee 5-man min squads.
Yep.
Just getting it because they can move and charge. It's super effective.
Very good at targeting vulnerable units.
Yeah.
With if you don't even kill them, just tie them down.
Yeah.
Putting a Thunderhammer in there was a great choice. I think you should have done it with the other unit as well.
Didn't have the model, I didn't want to do too many proxies.
That's a good shout.
We always have proxies now and then, but I think as a channel rule we want to keep that to a minimum. One thing I will say is I was incredibly surprised at Thunderfire cannons. So I've actually seen people use them online before and I've not been too impressed. Not in the way that like I think they're terrible. I've just been like, right, okay, damage has been done, but you're paying that amount of points, is it worth the damage? That was worth the damage.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
I think it was 45 hits first time, and it was 38 plus 3 on the race. So 45 hits one turn, 41 hits turn 2. That's immense.
Yep.
That's 3 models for 300 points, chucking out that much firepower.
Great.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, guys, I know it's a short one today. I hope you enjoyed the battle report. That's Space Marines fully up and running on the channel now. And we'll see what force they have to try and steamroller through next time. Maybe Tau. Maybe Tau.
I'm not playing Tau.
Oh. Anyway, guys, give us some comments below, like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you thought. And we'll see you next time on another Tabletop Assault Battle Report.